What's up, y'all? I hope that all is well. If you don't already know, my name is Justice, and welcome to my channel where we discuss all things business, leadership, and creativity related. On this episode of our series on everything you need to know to start your business today, we'll discuss business plans and everything you need to know about them, the different types, and what may be best for you depending on what exactly you're looking for and what your goals are within the company. Again, thank you for joining us, and let's dive right into it. So, to get us started, let's talk about the most common types of business plans: traditional business plans and lean startup plans. First, we'll go over traditional business plans. So, traditional business plans are very detailed and have a lot of different components that you may require when seeking traditional sources of funding, i.e., from banks, SBA grants, or other financial institutions. With that being said, the most common sections that you'll find are executive summaries, where you'll explain what the company does, how you'll achieve success, and give a brief high level analysis of what you'll need to get started. Next, you'll normally see that entrepreneurs will include a market analysis where they'll do research on their competitors in their industry and also your target market. This is the section where you'll analyze the internal strengths and weaknesses that you'll have when starting the business and the potential external opportunities and threats that may come your way. This is typically referred to as a SWOT analysis and is one of the most common forms of researching a business and just figuring out where your competencies lie. Creating an operation and management plan would be another important section to add to your business plan, specifically if you're planning to build a company that will have multiple employees. I'll take that moment to note again that this is important to think ahead and use this plan to illustrate how successful your company could be over time. The operations plan will detail the structure of the business, how responsibilities will be carried out, and who's responsible for making sure things get done. Next, a service or production planning section would be another important part of any concrete business plan. This will talk about how you plan to produce your products or execute your services and what it will take to make it the best that it can possibly be. Don't forget about it, don't sleep on it. The next section that you should talk about is marketing and sales, which is all about the strategies that you plan to employ to spread the word about your products and services. It's important that you show how scalable your product and processes are and what the steps to making that happen will be. Lastly, but certainly not least, is the section on finance. This section will wholly encompass all of the money that will be needed to start, operate, and scale the business. It's important that you lay out a preliminary spending plan or budget that you plan to follow, as well as include financial projections for revenue and expenses. Now, let's talk about lean startup plans, which is pretty much the exact opposite of the traditional plan. Lean startup plans are great for providing a brief, simple overview of your company that you can constantly edit and redefine. This plan is usually developed in the form of a chart and will include a few categories that give you an overview of the company and how it will operate. The main sections in this type of plan are key partnerships, which are the other businesses or services that you'll need to operate the business successfully, key activities, which is what you'll do to gain competitive advantages, key resources, which is what you'll leverage to create value for customers, your value proposition, which is your selling point to those customers, customer relationships, which is how you'll interact with your customers and vice versa, customer segments, which breaks down the type of customers in your market, channels, which is how you'll communicate with the customers, cost structure, which explains your pricing strategy, and lastly, but certainly not least, revenue streams, which details how your business will actually make money. So, how much more likely is an entrepreneur with a business plan to be successful? Check out these statistics that we pulled from a number of different reports that tell you just that. So, first and foremost, Emerging entrepreneurs who completed a business plan were 6 times more likely to persist in putting together their business plan than those without a plan. Secondly, those who finished their business plans were twice as likely to succeed in growing their business than those who had no business plans. Third, entrepreneurs who write formal business plans are 16% more likely to achieve viability than otherwise identical non-planning entrepreneurs. Fourth, 70% of venture capitalists perceive a written business plan to be important. In the same study, only 2% of those venture capitalists said that a business plan was unimportant. And lastly, a business plan creates 30% greater chance of growth and a chance to double the business over time. Guys, these statistics are powerful. It shows you just how important business plans are. So now that you know all of this, let's talk about what resources are out there to help you create your business plan today. There are a number of free resources out there that can help you do this. For starters, you can use templates provided on Word, Google Docs, or search for free templates that you like on Google. Typically, these templates will already have all of the categories that you'll need to include, as well as descriptions for how to fill them out. If you're looking for something a little more specific to your industry, there are also a ton of different websites that offer templates that are already customized with most of the information for your type of business, and all you'll have to do is just edit it to your specific needs. Check the description of this video for a link to a great list of resources to help you get started today. Guys, the moral of this video is that business plans are important, and the sooner you get started on yours, the better off you'll be in the long run. Again, I want to thank all of you for watching this video, and I hope that you got value from it. Please hit that thumbs up button, leave a like on the video, and share it with a friend and family. As always, I'd love to hear from you about your business and help in any way that I can. Check in for the next video in this series on everything you need to know to start your business today. And until then, take it easy. Peace.